Mino Project, a flock of seagulls, the Ramones, the Clash, familiar names to punk rock fans of a bygone era. Now, a documentary is in the works about local punk rock bands. John Mino has the story you'll see only on NBC 26.
To an outsider, Northeast Wisconsin is probably better known for polka music than punk rock. But all the punk enthusiasts did have their day. A day a couple of former punk fanatics are trying to preserve.
It was a time when East and West Coast punk collided in Northeast Wisconsin.
The late 70s to like the mid to late 80s.
Bands with names that Green Bay probably hadn't heard before.
Suburban Mutilation, Depo Provera, The Art Thieves.
It's been a few years since handmade flyers were plastered around town, but it's the era, the attitude, and the personalities that Chris Preddy and James Baker are trying to document.
How anti-everything it was musically.
It kind of gave me like new hope for music.
A music scene with humble roots.
It started off pretty small. There was like 40 or 50 of us that would go to some of the early shows. And, you know, it turned into something where there were 600 people going.
We had a series of shows at this place, the ABC Boxing Club. Shade carpeting, and it stunk. And, you know, you cram as many people as you can in.
There was threats. There was lots of threats of violence. And would follow us out to our cars and say things, throw things.
A fervent fan base that received notice from those on tour.
The bands that were on tour that came to Green Bay that, you know, were skipping even like Madison and Milwaukee just to make that destination of Green Bay.
The pair hope to have the project completed within a year, a historical and nostalgic look back on a music scene that many took personal.
It wasn't like your mom's music or your dad's music or like your hip uncle's music or even your older brother's music. It was like our music.
Mino, NBC 26.